How is everybody doing? Welcome back to another live stream on my channel. Today, we're going to be discussing Kaspa as it is imminently about to hit all-time highs. If we look at the chart here, you can see Kaspa is so close to hitting 20 cents. It's literally on 19 cents. This could happen any day now. It could happen today. It could happen tomorrow. It could be any point this week. Kaspa could be hitting new all-time highs. So keep your eyes on the Kaspa chart. The next breakout is going to be absolutely huge, in my opinion. We're going to see massive moves for Kaspa. I wouldn't be surprised if the next leg up tops out between 30 to 50 cents, probably closer to the 50-cent region than the 30-cent region, just because of the nature of the Kaspa chart. It starts off by a minor pump followed by a major pump, okay? Minor pump followed by a major pump. This type of sequence continues in the entirety of the Kaspa chart. And if we go based on the last one, which was a minor pump, we would expect the next leg up to be a major pump. Okay, so pretty big things on the way with Kaspa in terms of the chart and pretty big things in terms of fundamentals, right? Kaspa growing as a project insanely fast, and it's only going to get faster and it's only going to get more scalable. And its ecosystem is only going to grow. So we're still in very early days for Kaspa, but the chart is basically at all-time highs right now. And if you're like me and your portfolio is over 50% Kaspa, basically 60% Kaspa, I imagine your portfolio is about to hit all-time highs as well. And I am in that boat. So it's a really great time to be in crypto right now. Our portfolios are surging, not just because of Kaspa, but obviously this is a major contributing factor because Kaspa is such a significant swath of my portfolio. It means it drags the whole portfolio up. Now, it's not just Kaspa that's pumping right now. We also have Mumu the Bull starting its next leg up. And guys, you can just see by these two alone, we get things early on this channel, okay? We get things super early in the Discord group as well. You can see for Kaspa, my first video was back in November 2022. That was below a penny for Kaspa, I believe. And then this buy alert here was at 3 cents for Kaspa, okay? You were able to pick up Kaspa at 3 cents. And, you know, I went very heavy at that point. At that point, I was telling people it should probably be your biggest holding. And you can see what's happened since then. It's been pretty much up only. Okay, now let's get on to Mumu. Mumu starting its next leg up now, guys. We can see on this chart here, it looks like the most parabolic, bullish chart you've ever seen in your life. It's the most beautiful thing to see in your life. The chart looks amazing. It just keeps pumping every single day. This is insane growth, insane gains. I'll probably have to pull some more profits out of Mumu because my bag just keeps pumping. Okay, it started off at 15K as my bag, and it's done a 10x since then. But obviously, I've been selling at points gradually on the way up. I've been dollar cost averaging out. So I haven't 10x my money overall. But I know a lot of people in the Discord, they bought at the very bottom here on the 24th of June. And they've been holding since then. So they should be up 10 times on their money. Some people put in $1,000. Some people put in $2,000. However much they put in, they should be up 10 times on that. So really, really incredible growth on both of those. And, you know, the VIPs are made up right now. I'm getting messages every day, I'm getting DMs, I'm getting emails, people telling me how much their portfolio is up, how things were so bad before. They were down 70 to 80% on many projects. And they've joined the group, and it's just completely and utterly transformed their portfolio. So it's really great to see. So I'm going to get into all the questions, all the comments as always, but hit the likes on your way in. It does help out a ton with the growth of my channel. So I really would appreciate it if you could hit the likes. It helps out so much. And yeah, we'll get into all of the comments. So how's everyone doing today? It is a Monday, and the markets are looking favorable, to say the least. Okay, Bitcoin also starting to pump. Some of my other meme coins like Hoppy and Ponky starting to get a little bit green now. So yeah, market's looking good, man. Market's looking good. And I think this was all kickstarted from the Bitcoin conference, right? We had Trump speak at the Bitcoin conference. We also had another presidential candidate who's not going to win, but he's obviously got a decent amount of supporters in Robert F. Kennedy. So guys, it's looking good. Now, there's a chance maybe we reject again at all-time highs and come back down a little bit. But at the end of the day, who cares? The market's going to pump. just buy the dips, right? Don't be too worried about short-term minor corrections. We could go down another couple thousand. So what? You just buy more in your altcoins. Treat it as a blessing in disguise. But what I can tell you is altcoin season isn't too far away. It really isn't. If we go off past cycles as well, what happens generally is when we hit the Bitcoin halving, right, which usually happens around April, when we hit the Bitcoin halving, you get a few months of consolidation. You get a few months of sideways, kind of boring trading. A lot of people get forced out of the market. They sell their bags, and then they start to see the market head back up, right, which it's starting to do now. And then they buy back in. They panic buy back in. They FOMO back in, and that is what starts to lead the next parabolic wave, right? So people always expect the halving to cause an instant pump, but it never does. It's usually a few months after. You have to be a little bit patient, DCA on your bags a little bit, and then you see the altcoin season and the parabolic moves to the upside, right? And we still haven't had that parabolic move up yet, believe it or not. Despite our portfolios being up multiple X's, despite our portfolios being at all-time highs, we still haven't had that parabolic phase of the bull market yet. And when that comes, that is when you start seeing things 2-3x overnight. It's just incredible, right? So, but at the same time, don't expect every coin in your portfolio to pump or every coin that exists to pump. Only the good ones or only the decent ones, okay? There'll still be crap coins that pump, but don't think that XRP and some of these older coins are going to go and do a 10 to 20x, because they're not. Not every coin is going to 100x. Not every coin is going to pump. So it's very, very vital that you have your portfolio set up to prosper. You have the right picks. And I have been reviewing a lot of portfolios in my Discord recently. A couple people dropped one in today or yesterday. And I've been seeing some which do slightly concern me. I'm telling them brutally, honestly, guys, you're holding way too many coins, number one. Way too many coins. You're holding at least 25 coins, which is going to be completely and utterly unmanageable in the bull market. And you're holding a lot of dead, obsolete dinosaur coins that no one cares about anymore, okay? You have to have your coins as the freshest toys in the basket, okay? You want new, fresh, shiny objects. You don't want old, dead wood that no one really talks about or cares about anymore. Because in crypto, it's all about sentiments. And once the general populace have moved on and they no longer like something, it's very rare that it's going to come back. So please have new projects, okay? I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just recommending this. Look at new projects. I don't want to see portfolios where it's all projects from 2018, 2017. You know, there's a couple which you can hold. Solana's good. Bitcoin's good. But a lot of these other ones are not going to go back to all-time highs. Don't think everything's guaranteed to pump 100x, because it's not. It's all about which coins you hold, okay? So if anyone tells you it doesn't matter what coins you hold, everything's just going to 100x, they don't know what they're talking about. It absolutely matters what coins you hold. It's all about that. So if you want to get your portfolio reviewed by me personally, come join the VIP. And drop it in the portfolio reviews channel, and I will give very constructive feedback. I might not be nice to you, okay? I might not be nice. I may hurt your feelings a little bit with your portfolio. I may say that I don't like things, but it's within your interests that I'm honest, okay? So come join the group. It's a family over here. It's not a group where everyone just stands still and is quiet. This is a group where everyone talks, everyone gets involved in voice chats. It really is a family. So come join us, and I'll look forward to seeing your portfolio. Okay, let's get into the questions. Okay, how is everyone doing? Mint layer, bro. Mint layer is okay, but there's just much better altcoins to hold instead. Crypto Drux Jim. We have Cache. Engines of Fury. I think I've checked it out before. I wasn't massively impressed with it. But we can take a very quick look here. Let's keep this Moomoo chart up because it's just so nice. I don't want to go off it. It's such a beautiful thing to look at. Engines of Fury. This is a gaming project, right? 2 mil market cap. Chart looks not very nice. Circulating supply is only 7%, which is really, really bad. It has some quite nice listings, okay? Gate.io, HTX, KuCoin, Mexi, BitGet. These are all really good listings to have as a 2 million market cap gem. So I would say that it's doing quite well to get these listings as such a small market cap. Maybe this market cap is inaccurate because looking at the volume, it has 1.1 million volume with only a 2 million market cap. This is quite rare to see on such a micro cap. So I don't know the exact market cap for this, but the chart doesn't look amazing. Okay, it does look quite dead as a chart. It had this pump, it's come back down. Terms of the actual project, you've got a docs team here, which is good. People from ChainGPT. Graphics look okay, but obviously I'm not playing the game, so I can't see. Sometimes these images look a lot better than the actual game itself. But yeah, this looks okay, right? This looks okay. But I'm probably not going to buy it because low-cap gaming gems have been performing very, very badly recently, okay? I have kind of pivoted over to meme coins, and that has been one of the smartest and best decisions I've made in a very long time, okay? I'm going to show you my meme coins, which I recommend people check out. So these are my 5 meme coins. You got Mumu, Hoppy, Ponky, Maneki, and Dog. These are my 5 main meme coins right now. I also have one other meme coin, which is on my portfolio, but that's a secret one just for VIP members. So I'm not going to share that one just yet because the market cap is so small. I don't want to potentially pump it or anything like that by discussing it on YouTube. So I'm going to leave it to the VIPs, let them do some more research, let them decide if they want to buy. And then maybe, in a few weeks after it's done some gains, then I'll probably talk about it on YouTube because it will be a bigger market cap and it will be a safer coin to invest in. But right now, it's quite a degenerate kind of gamble play. So yeah, those are my meme coins. I like the look of all of them. We've got different chains here. We've got Solana, we have Bitcoin, and we have the Ethereum chain. So it's a very well diversified meme coin list. We have different animals. We have a bull, we have a frog, we have a monkey, we have a cat, we have a dog. I mean, every single one of those is a different animal. I mean, it's incredible. The amount of diversification, the amount of diversity in terms of our selections here is incredible, right? Also, the market caps are generally quite low. I don't really like meme coins that are in the billions. I prefer them when they're quite small, but not too small, okay? I don't like them when they're too small, like on Dex Screener, because when they're on Dex Screener and they're not on any CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap or any listings, they're just pure gambles at that point. Very few of them actually do well. Most of them rug. A lot of uncertainty in the world right now across multiple countries. One thing is certain, though. We printing. Well said, my brother. Crypto trucks. We absolutely are printing. And it's proof, right? The market can be going sideways. And if you're in a good group and you're around smart people who know what they're doing, you're going to make money regardless. It doesn't matter if Bitcoin's pumping. It doesn't matter. If the market's doing well, we are going to do well. I mean, if the market's doing well, we are going to do well. If the market's doing bad, we are also going to do well. It doesn't matter. We're going to make money regardless, right? And we were making gains in the bear market too. Okay, let me just see what we have here. Good morning, everyone. Smash the likes. Absolutely, guys. Get those likes up on the stream. Thanks for the input yesterday about storage. Sold it for Kaspa. Great decision, man. I don't like to try and push people into decisions too much on this channel. I like to share my opinion, and if people want to act upon it, fine. If you don't want to act upon it, that's also fine. I don't like telling people, sell it now, get rid of it now. I don't like doing that because it's your portfolio, it's your decision. But I do sometimes try and move people into that direction of thought. If I think a project could be sold and you could make more money, I'll suggest it, but I'm not going to kind of really push it, right? Because it's up to you at the end of the day. It's your portfolio. But I think that's a very prudent decision. Selling anything for Kaspa, really, I can't complain on. You can sell anything for Kaspa, and I'm going to say, yeah, that's a smart move, to be honest. Just don't sell all your assets, right? Don't sell your house and everything like that, because you need somewhere to live. And don't take a loan out. I don't recommend that either. Sean says he's got 10,000 Kaspa coins for his sons, 6 years old and 4. Amazing, bro. Well, by the time they're 10, they're probably going to be well off. So I like the idea of that, putting some crypto in cold storage for your sons and then maybe in like 10 years time, you open it up to them. You know, if I was to do that, the only two coins I would do is Bitcoin and Cas. Most other coins will probably be worthless in 10 years time. But Bitcoin and Kaspa have a strong chance of surviving multiple bull runs. The time is nearing where we see the pumps, where we see the Pump It Up song. Yeah, absolutely. You know, I should probably play it right now, to be honest. I should probably play it on the intros anyway, because our portfolios are just literally skyrocketing. I mean, look at that Moo chart. That is something you see in a full-blown bull market. Look at that, right? And this isn't a microcap meme on Dex Screener, right? It's a bit different. If you buy a meme coin on Dex Screener and it does a 10 or 12x, it's common, right? It's kind of just a gamble. You could have got rugged, whereas this is like a relatively safe meme coin, I guess, even though there's no such thing as that. But we got a 10, 11x on a meme coin, which would be considered somewhat safe, right? It had multiple listings. This wasn't some meme that we bought on pump.fun, right? And it did a 10x. So we are in a bull market. At least I am, right? At least the people in the VIP are. I know some people are not because they're holding the wrong coins. And that's okay. You can change that. All you have to do is sell them for something else. There's always time. And please don't have this idea of just diamond handing something forever. That is the worst idea when it comes to crypto. I see so many people purporting this idea of just hold it forever and then you'll be in profits. You know, hold it for 10 years, diamond hands, hodl it. It doesn't work. It might work on Bitcoin. It might work on a couple other coins that are really well known. But most meme coins, most gaming coins, once they've dumped a lot, they're probably not going to come back up. Okay, it's very rare that one comes from the ashes and all of a sudden is the next big thing. So things like Gala, things like Sandbox, things like Axie Infinity, they're all old coins. They might do a 3 to 5x, but you're much better off selling them and putting them into something new. So you got to be adjustable. You have to be willing to pivot all the time. And that's how I am as an investor. I'm always willing to pivot. Sophia, welcome to the stream. Mama says massive Moo gains thanks to you, Ben, and Ponky next. 100%, bro. And Mama talks about Moo. Man, these names, Mama and Moo. Oh my. Hey Archie, I have a coin on Phantom. I want to swap to Solana, but the price is always getting reduced by 90%, even on Jupiter. Yeah, that's very weird. Maybe you're holding a scam coin. Maybe it's a coin that drains your wallet. I don't know. But definitely come ask in the DGen chat on my Discord. I'm sure people will be able to help. What do you think about the Trump meme and ICP? So I don't like ICP. It might be good from a technical standpoint, but from an investment standpoint, I don't really like it because it's heavily centralized in terms of tokenomics. And we saw how much it dumped at launch due to those centralized tokenomics. So I'd much rather just put my money in Kaspa. As for Trump coin, I like it as a short-term play. Not a long-term play, but a short-term swing trade, which you buy now and then maybe sell in 3 months' time or so. Just before the election is probably when it will top out. But expect huge dumps on these political memes after the election. Please don't think that these things are just going to keep pumping forever. Look at what happened to Joe Biden coin, okay? This thing absolutely dumped into the abyss, like actually rugged, basically, based on the Joe Biden withdrawal news around his election campaign. So please be aware of these things, right? These political coins are trash. They're not something that has inherent value. You buy them as a speculative political gamble. That's basically what you're doing here. And I like Trump coin as that. I don't like it as a long-term play. So fine, hold it for a few months, but not a few years. Hi Archie, Moo the ball is skyrocketing again. It's so good to be a VIP member. A few more gains and I will get the bundle. Thank you for all your hard work. No problem, my brother. It's always great to see these stories of people making loads of profits. Truly does make my day, you know. Truly does make my day. When I hear people making these gains, telling me how much they've made, telling me how much it's improved their life and stuff, that's what I do this for at the end of the day. I could quit all of this YouTube stuff. I could quit all of this YouTube stuff right now and go live on a beach. But it gives me no fulfillment, right? I'm young. My brain is working. I have ambition. I have motivation, right? I need to be doing something that gives me purpose in the day. I need to be helping some people. And yes, I get some side money from this. Don't get me wrong. It's a good side business to my crypto investing. But if I did this for free, if everyone could just join the group for free, the amount of scammers, shillers, and bad actors that would join the group would be incredible. It would be insane. So there has to be some sort of barrier to entry that makes sure that the people who join are actually half serious, right? Because if this was just a free-for-all, there'd be 80,000 members in the Discord. It'd be completely unmanageable. There'd be loads of scams because crypto is full of scams. People would be trying to drain each other's wallets. It would just be a total disaster. There has to be some barrier of entry in order to formulate a network. And usually the best way to do that would be a price to get in, right? Because it shows the seriousness and the intent of the investors. So yeah, appreciate everyone in the stream. And I'm really glad to hear people are making gains on Mumu. I mean, a 10x in a couple weeks isn't too bad, right? Kaspa's done like a 10x in over a year. How long has it taken Kaspa to do a 10x? I'm actually curious. And don't get me wrong, that you're comparing apples and oranges, right? Kaspa's a safe blue chip play. It moves slower, which makes it valuable because it is very predictable. Meme coins are inherently gambles. But it's took Kaspa well over a year, right, to do a 10x. And we made that in a couple weeks. So it does just put into perspective that this strategy is a very smart strategy. You use low cap gems, particularly meme coins, to flip to make a 10x or so, 20x or so. You then sell them into blue chip plays such as Kaspa, Tau, and maybe some others, right? That is the plan here. That is what I'm doing. I'm using the low caps to get quick gains. I then flip them into better plays. So, for example, I just made a 10x on Mumu. Let's say I now sell all of my Mumu at a 10x. 10 grand goes to 100 grand. I now put in, 15 grand goes to 150 grand because I put in 15K. I now put in 150K into Kaspa. All I need is a 10x from Kaspa. I've now turned my initial 15 grand into $1.5 million, if that's the case, if Kaspa just does a 10x now. So I could sell all of my Mumu at a 10x, get another 10x on Kaspa. I've now made a 100x because I've multiplied my gains, right? It's that compounding effect. 2 10x's is 100x. 3 10x's is a 1000x. It's very, very rare you're going to hold a coin all the way to 100x and actually cash it out at 100x. It's very possible that you get 2 10x's in a bull market and you've made that 100x. It's the same amount of money. Who cares if you hold the coin all the way to 100x? Getting 2 10x's on separate coins is the same amount of profit. And that's what matters. Quarter, welcome to the stream. I'm seeing a lot of new people in here. I don't know if you're new, Quarter, but I'm seeing a lot of profiles that I haven't seen before. So welcome to the stream, guys, if you are new or you haven't talked too much. I'm not buying Mumu the bull. How come you're not buying it? I mean, it has pumped 10x, so I mean, it is quite high. I wouldn't recommend buying it right now, to be honest, because it's pumped so much. But I still think it's going to go a lot higher in the actual bull market because it is a bull in a bull market. If there's any animal coin that's going to do well, it's surely a bull, right? But yeah, you should have been in the VIP and you would have made a 10x on this in a couple weeks, in a few weeks. Martin says, Archie, thank you for all your hard work. Please, can you tell us 3 cat coins you are bullish on? I'm not really bullish on many cat memes. The only one I would really buy is Mineki, Martin. The only one I would buy right now is Mineki, to be honest. GBT says, good morning, Archie. I bought Mumu at 0025, but I did a 5x on my money. Sold half my bag at 9.3 and the other half at 1.1. Good stuff, man. Great to hear. 5x is a 5x. You know, you can now put that capital into something safer, into something better like Kaspa, and get your money out of a crappy coin like Mumu or any other meme. Because meme coins equals crap coins. They have no value. They are pure trash. But trash can make you money, believe it or not. You can actually make money from buying trash. So, absolutely. My biggest bag is Kaspa. My second is Maneki. Kaspa doing great. I hope Maneki makes some X's. Yeah, I think it's smart that you got your biggest bag as Kaspa, and Maneki should be a very small percentage of your portfolio, right? At the end of the day, it's a gamble play. It's a meme coin. You shouldn't be going too heavy into these. But if you look at the fundamentals as a meme, it's one of the strongest I've seen compared to its market cap. The market cap to fundamental ratio is insane with Maneki. It's got a 70 million market cap with insane amounts of marketing. You've got a crypto.com listing, which is very rare to get with a meme. They have 2 UFC fighters promoting Maneki at their fights, which is massive, right? I think Paulo Costa and Merab are the 2 fighters, and they're serious fighters. They're not like bottom tier ranked fighters. These are high ranked fighters. They've also been promoted on the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ. So in terms of a meme coin, the things they've had behind them is insane, right? And to be promoted on the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ, that's the first ever time a meme coin has done that. So it is incredible. Hi, Archie. Kaspa in 2029, Bull Run will be 7-year-old project. Would you recommend the project at that time, and how much can Kaspa pump at that time? Look, it's very hard to say what will exactly happen in the future, but Bitcoin is much more than 10 years old, and look how strong Bitcoin is as an investment still. So obviously over time, Kaspa is going to get bigger and it's going to become safer. Therefore, you're not going to make as many X's on it. It'll probably have ETFs. It will probably have a much higher market cap, right? Thoughts on Glimmer and Moonbeam? Not massively bullish, to be honest, in general, on the Polkadot ecosystem, particularly Polkadot scaling projects, like in general. I'm not massively bullish on these types of things. They have very centralized tokenomics, I think. And the all-time charts don't look good. These things are down massively from all-time highs. I want to see a chart that looks quite organic, you know, like Kaspa. Sorry, I always have to compare things to Kaspa because it really is the best example here, right? If a chart looks like this, then maybe I'll consider it because it's very organic and it's got good fundamentals. But I'm pretty sure Moonbeam, or one of these two, Moon River, one of them, I mean, look at that chart. It looks horrendous. Now, the fundamentals might be good. It might have great tech. I'm not saying it doesn't, but as an investment, this chart looks horrendous, right? Down 99.3%. It's basically a rug at that point. Anyone who put their money in at the top has pennies now. You put in $1 million, you've got a couple grand now, probably, right? You got like $1,000 or less. Your $1 million is now worth like £900, $900, whatever. Dollars, not pounds, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just the sentiment's got to be awful on these types of projects. So I just don't touch them personally. They might be good tech, but a good tech project versus a good investment project, they're 2 different things. I'm in crypto to make money. I lost 2K trying to trade and gamble on Deck Screener. If it weren't for my long-term plays, I'd be broke. You've either got it or you don't. I stick with my long-term plays. I'm up because of them. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, it's not worth gambling on Deck Screener. 99% of people end up with less money than they started off with. They buy rugs. They buy scams. They can't control their emotions. It's just not a smart idea in general to gamble with Deck Screener, unless you are one of those few people where it comes naturally. What's much better to do is to try and flip medium market cap size coins to buy more Kaspa and buy more Tau. And that's what I'm doing, and it's pretty easy to do once you get the hang of it, right? But it's took me years of practice. It's not as if I've just joined crypto this year and this is what I do and I'm this good at it, right? It's a long grind. I've been in crypto for many years. I was trading cryptos in high school, right? Very young. So this has been basically my main source of income now for probably like 6 years, right? It's been a long time. So yeah, it's not something that is very easy to do. That's why I suggest people join a group and you learn 10 times faster because you're surrounded by people who know what they're doing. You know, you learn things a lot quicker when there's people doing it around you, right? If your three best friends were all experts at neuroscience and all they ever did was talk about neuroscience, you would probably become very well equipped with neuroscience knowledge, right? And the same is the case with crypto. If the people you surround yourself with are constantly talking crypto, constantly trying to make money, you're going to have that same thing going on in your life. So that's just the network benefit of the group. But obviously, you've got the effect of my buy alerts, right? Which do very well, generally speaking. So you can copy along if you want. I encourage people to think freely and make their own decisions. But if you want, you can copy trade my alerts. I know a lot of people do that, and people have retired because of that. People have made 10 to 60 X's in the last year or two, just basically copying my alerts. And I've talked to a couple people who have made over $1 million because of this. Like $1 million profit, right? Because of this. So it's transformed people's lives. I know one guy who started off with a portfolio around $300,000. It's now $10 million or around that. So people can make life-changing money in this group. When do you think a good entry is? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what coin. Are you guys investors or gamblers? Are you guys investors or gamblers? There's a major difference. It's a combination of both. It's investing with high risk. It's not necessarily gambling. You know, flipping meme coins is a skill. You couldn't just pick a random guy off the street and he'd make $1 million. That's not how it works. Whereas you could get a random guy off the street who could, you know, put $500,000 on red on the roulette wheel and win a lot of money, right? So it's a completely different thing. One is gambling, putting your money on the roulette wheel. The other is kind of a combination between investing and gambling. It's kind of both, right? It's skilled gambling. But the odds are even more in your control than something like poker, which still has skill, right? Poker has skill. You couldn't just become the world's best poker player at random. It's a skill. It takes years to get to a master level at it, right? So every game has an element of luck in it. Every game has an element. That's if you believe in luck. I don't really believe in luck as a concept. But every game has a degree of chance, I guess you could say, right? So, yeah, I just reject the notion from the start. I just think the notion itself is flawed. The question you're asking, you've got a notion behind that. You're trying to say something. But yeah, it's completely and utterly something that is skilled and it takes a long time to learn. You cannot just become a successful crypto investor by just randomly picking projects. You do that, and I guarantee you'll come out with far less money than you started off with. I guarantee it. Because I've seen so many people try and just pick random coins, and they always end up losing money. Hello, Archie. Great content. Appreciate that. Can I pay VIP with USDT? If you want to join for a year, you can pay with USDT. If you just want to join for a month, it is too time consuming and too much of an inconvenience to be doing it monthly with crypto. But if you want to pay yearly, then yes, it's an option. But it takes too much energy and resources to be doing everyone just for 1 month in crypto. So what I recommend is you join yearly if you want to pay in crypto, or for lifetime, one-time payment. And I could give you a potential extra discount with crypto as a payment, but it wouldn't be much of an extra discount. And this goes for everyone. If you are looking to join VIP, rather than paying monthly, you can pay every 3 months, and you're going to save yourself additional capital, which you can then just put into crypto. So you're saving yourself more capital. Hit the like button. Absolutely, guys. Smash the likes. What do you think is a good entry for Ponky? Okay, let's take a look at Ponky. This is a solid meme. This is a solid meme because of the website and the marketing that they've got. And I want to allude to the comment that I saw before about, oh, meme coin investing is all just luck. It's just gambling. No, it's not, okay? There's certain things that a successful meme coin investor wants to look for. I agree that buying things on Deck Screener where you just aimlessly choose a random project and just buy without even thinking, that is gambling. I would agree with that. But what I do is I look for meme coins around the 20 to 100 to 300 million market cap range. Then you've got some things to look for, okay? You've got a chart to look at. You do some chart analysis. You've got exchanges to look at. You also want to look at the whales. You know, are the whales from other projects putting their money into this? For example, the reason Moo the Bull pumped so much was a whale from Dog with a Hat put in millions and millions and millions of dollars into Moo the Bull. That is why it saw a God candle, because a whale from another project sold all of his Dog with a Hat and put it all into Moo the Bull. So there's multiple things you're looking at as a meme coin investor. And this is the type of stuff I talk about on my course, which you can get in the bundle for the people interested. But, you know, it's not just a case of just luck. If it was a case of pure luck, why would certain people generally always do well with it? Why would people have like a 90+% success ratio? If it was all luck, it would just be 50-50, right? Or it would be rigged against you completely. So anyway, it's a ridiculous notion. I'm just gonna get away from that because it's just gonna drag the whole live stream on that topic. So here's the chart, right? This chart does look good. It looks organic and natural. It doesn't look like it's too centralized, the allocation. The website, it's in your face. It's recognizable, right? They've got good artwork. They've got good GIFs. So these are the things you want to be looking at, is the memeability of it. How memeable is it? So yes, it's a monkey, right? Bashing its desk. Okay, that's relatable to a lot of people in crypto. People in crypto call ourselves apes. It's a monkey. Okay, it kind of works. The memes kind of work. Twitter page is very strong. Also, they're posting reels on Instagram constantly, getting a large amount of views on Instagram. So loads of good stuff going on for Ponky. Now, entry points. Would I buy Ponky right now? Probably not, because it's only down 20% from its all-time high. Usually when I buy a meme, unless it's really early on, like down here, I like to buy it on a dip where it's at least maybe 30 or 40% away from all-time highs, because quite often meme coins will retrace 50% plus from their ATH, okay? So it could just pump here all the way up to $1 and then retrace down to 50 cents, or this could be the point of retracement and you could see it come back down to 30 cents. It's possible, right? But what I recommend is you just ask in my Discord in the charts channel for a technical analysis review, and you're going to get a very thorough explanation of the technical analysis, and you're going to get exact buying levels when you could DCA in. So let me show you this right now, for example. Okay, this is my Discord server, everyone. This is the group that I run. For example, today, somebody asked about Duco. Cryptex, who is my technical analyst, who does this for a living 24/7, he dropped in a full explanation of the TA. He gave full buying levels, a full range, and an explanation so you can understand what's going on here. So this is one of the perks of the group. Any crypto you have, you're going to get instant TA on it. And it's very helpful. Quite often what Cryptex will say is actually now isn't the time to buy. Wait a few weeks, it will probably come down and then pounce. And quite often it does it. It plays out perfectly. And people later, they say, thank you so much. I would have just jumped the gun and bought it now. But because of you, I was a little bit more patient. I waited for it to retrace. And now I got a better entry and I made a lot more money as a consequence. So it is really beneficial. It is very beneficial. Thoughts on Myro? I think it's decent. I think it can do like a 20x maybe. I think it can definitely outperform Brett. Can it do 100x? Probably not. because it's pumped a lot. All right, guys. So I don't know what else to talk about, so I'm probably going to wrap up the stream here. But make sure you are subscribed to the channel and you've hit likes. It does help out a lot. Also, you'll get my actual live streams in your feed more. Hit the notifications as well, because whenever I go live, you're going to see them. You're not going to miss them. And the quicker you join the live, the more chance you have of your question actually being answered. The people who join last and join late, they don't get their questions answered. So come join early, hit notifications, and you're going to get your questions answered to a much more sophisticated degree. And there's a much higher chance it'll actually get answered in the first place. And also, come join us in Discord. Come get on the VIP membership, which is actually linked in the description. Okay, if you want to join, it's in the description. It's that first link that says VIP membership. Just at the bottom of your live stream, you can see it. Click on that. Come join us. And I want to discuss the bundle for a second, because there has been a lot of demand for this. There's been about 5 people join very recently. And what I'm noticing is there's a huge demand for this. So one of two things. I'm either going to completely close it off, or I'm going to raise the price, because I cannot keep up with huge demand for the big bundle, because I want to make sure that I can give a very good service to each member and I can make time for video calls with them. So joining the big bundle, you're going to get a chance to call me on video. We can discuss your portfolio in depth, and you basically will have a very close aligned relationship with me as kind of like your crypto mentor. So any questions you have, you can always come to me and I'm going to be there for you. So yeah, I've got high demand for this and I've got low time. I don't have all the time in the world. So join now if you want to be guaranteed on that. There's no guarantee that it's going to be there in a few weeks' time. I might just close it off eventually. So thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate all of you watching the stream. And yeah, I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.